Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are doing Medieval Mirage Monday. These are the two journals that I put together with Jarf's beautiful kits. So I'm just going to have a quick look on the Okay, so we need to do that first. I'm going to do them a little bit like I do my other ones, where I sort of work on the pages first and then we'll make some pockets and things to go in them, I think that'll move me along a bit faster. Often with Jarf's kits, I start the opposite. I start making things and getting a feel for the kit, and then I put the journal together. This time I'm doing it the opposite way. So let's just grab out of here her pages. That's all I need really, I think. Let me just see, I divided them into the, I just want to see here in the tag section if there's anything big that I might like to use as a page extension, because I probably won't need all of the tags, although they don't look like there's that many. No, I think I'll keep all of those. Okay, so we're just going to use her papers. So how is everyone today? I hope you're well. When you're working on a project and you've got someone's kits like, and especially kits like Jarf's that are so jam-packed with things, I put my scraps in the front, and then I have little embellishments or labels there. I've got smaller embellishments, slightly bigger embellishments, and or journal cards. Journal cards there. I've got tags, and then I've divided in pockets and window pockets and envelopes as well. So that's how I divide. That's the leftovers from the last ones. And then one day we might make a journal with the leftovers, because that could be good. Okay, so these are the journals. Let's start with this one. And I need to go through, love that, transparent pockets going there. So we'll do that immediately. That's my new thing that I've been doing lately, is I put it, because the page is so beautiful, I don't want to, these are very sticky. They're just adhesive label holders, and you can get them in all different sizes from Amazon. I just don't want to cover that page, and so I like to put those pockets there. So I just want to go through, because I'll have some built-in pockets, and then also some what's it called, page extensions. It's never going to be very straight, and then that will get decorated, but we need to glue it down. Put this journal over here. I'll see how long this takes me. It probably will take me the whole video. It normally does. And in that case, I will do the other one off camera, because it's just going to be the same process. Just going to grab a glue. Oh. So how are you all today? I hope you're well. I'm so excited to be doing different things. Of course, when you're watching this, I'm well and truly in Oz. Actually, when is this video going up? This one. It might even be, all right, still before Christmas. So I'll take the opportunity to say Merry Christmas, because I did do my video for the day after this one, and I forgot to say it. So I'm going to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope you all have a wonderful time with family and friends. And it's been a fabulous year, and thank you so much for all your support on YouTube, on Instagram, which I don't post very much, and my Etsy store. It's just, I'm blown away by everybody's kindness and support. Well, the majority of people, let's just say that. Okay, this one, I could make that a tuck, or I think I might add something to it. I've got a bit of glue there. So let's have a look at Jarf's lovely papers. I'm going to find one. I may have to reprint if I use ones that I feel like I might need to use somewhere else. I may reprint. There's just so many elements to use on there. I'm thinking I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that one. That is just beautiful. I could reprint that one, and I think it's going to be gorgeous with that. And what I might do with it is do my new normal thing where actually, oh no, yeah, I think I'll glue that down first and then I'll trim it. I know it sounds weird, but that's what I'm going to do. So I put the glue here. You can't control very well where the glue stick goes, so I put a bit of glue there. Just rest it here next door and just run a little bit of glue along the edge so you don't have gaps. Well, less gaps, less possibility of having a gap. And then I put that on there as straight as I can. You know, straight is really a stretch of the imagination for me, as you know. Okay, now I'm going to make this a big pocket. So I'm going to fold it to there. And you can also write on it because that is totally writable paper. So I want to trim. Let me just grab a pencil. I need to trim there. I can't, about there. Let's trim there. So I'll grab my cutter. Oh, that's not going to work. I need to flip it right around. Or maybe I'll just tear it. How about that? It can be torn. So I'll put this on. I just try to line up the lines here. Lovely piece to use. So don't throw it out. Oh, let me double check that I've torn enough off, and I have. Perfect. Lovely. So you can write on there, but you can also have a nice big tag in there, or ephemera, or whatever you like. I do find this quite a lot of fun to do this part. I never skip it. It's like I can't wait to do it. Once I get the pages in, I know I'm set to go. It'll come together. I feel like these journals might, with doing it my normal method, they may come together a little bit faster now. This is quite a frail piece of paper, so I'll probably just leave that as an extension and not add anything to it, but I may put something on it afterwards. It's the center. Same with that bit there, because that's the same paper. And, oh gosh, they're beautiful, beautiful kits, Jarf. Now this one needs to be glued. So first of all, beautiful, crunchy, crumply paper. It's rag paper. I can feel it. I can't see the date. Leave that there. I didn't get enough glue, but we'll just stick a bit of wet glue underneath it. I don't like having little popping up bits. And then I'm just going to glue down the two sides here. It's got a dry wet one here. I'm just going to ooze out the glue there. Okay, great. Just trying to spread that glue. Okay, good. Oh, just beautiful. My hands are cold today, so I'm not functioning very well. Okay, so I need to extend this page. I'm going to add something there, and I'm going to have a sip of coffee before I do it. So I rejected those pages because I want to use them. Now this one I'm not going to make a pocket. Not everything has to be a pocket. That is so pretty. Keep that one aside. I quite like that one actually, because it could be, what I'm going to do is glue it right down. So it could be, I'm going to glue it onto itself. So it could be a good writable page is what I'm trying to say. Now I don't need to worry so much about the gap because it is going to glue down back onto itself on the other side. So I just need to put this on like that. I'm going to throw that out. It's very sticky. Now, it's not double-sided printed. If it were double-sided printed, I'd leave it like that and have it as a pull-out. But what I'm going to do is I actually will trim it off there where that image is. Actually, I could. I know what I'm going to do. Look what I can do. I can go like this. I'm very bodgy. This is the very bodgy way to do it. There, trimming that off. That can be used somewhere else. Sometimes when I cut pieces of paper, I'm already getting a vision of what I'm going to do next with them. And that's going to be like that. And glue right down. So let's do that and then we can have a look at what we've created. Excuse me while I pull over my glue papers. Okay. Now we'll put the glue on this bit because this is the bit that needs to overlap there a tiny bit. Oh, finally the sun's come out. We've had really most bizarre kind of skies, you know, but very hazy, so probably a bit of fog. And the other night when yesterday afternoon when we went out with Lulu, it was kind of pink. It kind of looked like the sky goes, on the rare occasion that it snows, it gets that pinky sort of grey look. And it was that colour, but it was too warm. It wasn't going to snow or anything like that. There we go. And more can happen here. That's just the beginning. This is just the beginning, guys. But that makes me really happy, that bit. Here we go. Here's another pocket to glue down. Try and get more glue because the last one I did a very bad job of the gluing. There. See, I feel so, I had a break, obviously, as you saw from my Jarf projects, and that is so crooked, is it? From my Jarf projects, but I feel really excited to work on this now. I think I needed to have a break. I had a break from many things, didn't I, this year? It just, something had to give. And there's repairs that need to happen as well, but that we'll get to that. We're just doing our pockets and extensions. Okay, so quite a bit of repair needs to happen on that page. But I love those, so I just can't throw them out. Okay, so this is a very crunchy piece of straw paper. I think this is going to become a side tuck. We haven't done much of those. So let's see if I can fold that over in a straightish fashion. Notice that I said straightish. Okay, very good. This is a little bit sticky. Let's just put it aside to dry a little bit and then we can come back to it. I'm just going to, if that's better, just get it onto the hard cover. Okay, not very straight. Oh, it's upside down now, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Now that one, I feel like that one's okay. That one doesn't, someone else can extend it if they want to, but it doesn't really need to be. I think I'll leave that one. Again, that's sort of a more vintage page, a bit more fragile, so I don't think I'll add too much to that one. This one, will I add I think I'm going to fold over another page. Did I have more pages? Did I go through them all? Oh, I had this one, but that one's oh, I know. I have this leftover piece. I think I'm going to put that there, and then we'll back it with something. That's going to go there as a writing spot. That's what I'm going to do. So I can come out quite a bit there. Actually, I can come out all the way because I'm going to flip it out and we're going to put a paper there. It's not folding and it's not a pocket. Okay, so bring that out because that's sticky, and I can put another paper there. Now what I could do is also come back to Jarf's kits and see, is there, oh my gosh, that is the most divine of divine pages. I love them. Okay, so because it's the full height of my printable paper, oh my goodness, my printer papers, oh, I love them. I just need to trim. I think I'm going to put this one there. Okay, so I just need to put my thumb there, grab my cutter. I've made little, well, I thought I made a little thumb crease, but I don't think I did. Oh yes, I did. There it is. So I'm just going to cut it like that, and then we're going to glue that on. Easy. Right, I'll just grab one of my bigger, oh, okay, she can probably fit on here. I just want a non-sticky piece of paper. Today my glues have decided they're cold. I have to push really hard to get the glue off. Lucky I've got my window there. I know I say it quite often, but I can see in the reflection where I've got the glue. So we have Lulu here. She's doing online lessons at the moment because there's a general strike today, and so the profs said that they don't normally do these lessons online at all, offer the possibility if someone's unwell and they stay at home or whatever, but there's a general strike, so there'll be a lot of people that Lulu would have had to walk pretty much to university if she were to go, because the trams and the metro, they're all on strike. Now, I haven't lined that up perfectly, but that's okay. I'll fix that up afterwards. But that's my nice, and I'll come and do my corners and stuff like that, but we'll do that after. I'm nearly at the end. Maybe we could go and do the other one. I think we might as well, because who knows, there might be some different inspiration. And again, I think I'll use that pocket. Love that. Really love putting those in. Okay, isn't that gorgeous? Right, let's do the other one. I got the hiccups. Okay, pocket. I want to go right to the back, and I'm going to do, oh, isn't that pretty? I don't want to cover that up. Okay. Good. Right, so we already have a page that we can do something on. This might be one where I might use this paper again. I take that. No, that's going to slip off. Maybe I won't use that on here. Or maybe I'll leave that one. No, that's like the other one. I'm going to leave that one. Let's go over here and see what's happening. No, nothing. Oh, that needs a little bit of help, doesn't it? Beautiful old. These might even be 1800s, these ones. We'll see if there's a date on it. Or very early 19. Sorry, I'm just gluing down the two edges. You probably can't see. Let me see here. This is an 1862. Is that correct? Yes. I believe so. Oh, 1876. There's a stamp on it. Oh, that might be the number of the document. Yeah, I knew it was 1800. There we go. Anyway, wasting time. Okay, this is going to be a side tuck. I don't think I'm going to fold that one over. What I'm going to do is, actually it's not very straight, is I'll put a nice strip of something down it. Straw paper generally is quite strong paper. So it has straw paper has a mix of hay, paper pulp, so it's recycled paper, and I think even wood chip, you know, mulched up wood. Someone asked me that, so I looked it up to be, just because I wanted to be, didn't want to say the wrong thing. So these, the mustard colour is generally used here. Sometimes I have them as placemats, but the main purpose of it was when they're frying, they use it to absorb the oil. So you'll sometimes, if you go down to the beach in the summertime and they go to like a fried fish place, you'll get all your fried fish in like a cone made with the straw paper. But these sorts of ones are the coloured ones that we've got now that Steffi sourced, which we're super excited about. They are placemats. We saw them as a placemat. Here we go. This is where I want to extend. I got to tell you, one of my most favourite things in my whole life for as long as I can remember are frescoes. Look at the colours. I don't care about the subject matter. I'm not, you know, like I don't care if it's religious or whatever, or not religious or Roman. I just love the technique of the damp plaster that gets the pigment and it's such a complex technique. And then the beautiful muted textural sort of colours that you get. They just, I mean, honestly, it's just like my favourite thing. If I can go and see a beautiful cycle of frescoes, I am happy, the happiest person. I'm going to use, oh no, I might use that to back. I was thinking I might use this one, but I think I'm going to do a pocket first. But I'm just trying to decide. Now this is quite blue over here, so I didn't want to use blue, so I'm just going to fling the papers across. Now don't look if I'm making you seasick. I could make you seasick. I'm not quite sure about that one. I love it, but I'm just deciding what I like to do with it. Now, that is actually super pretty, so I'm going to make my pocket with that one, I think. No? Am I? No, this one. Now, can I make it without chopping that up? I'm going to chop without, you know, cutting into that is what I wanted to say, because I can use that somewhere else. So what I'm going to do is cut there, and that will become something else, and this is going to be glued onto there. Can you tell I'm having fun? I hope you have fun doing this sort of thing too. I have a lot of fun doing it. Just get plenty of glue, because this is obviously kind of glossy sort of paper. It's from a book. Now, before you scream at me, I buy them at the antique market. These books are quite often produced by the banks here in Italy. They do like, they'll be like special, you know, it will be a whole book about a certain cycle of frescoes or an artist or a period of time. And what I do is, the ones that I have only got one copy of, they are in my bookshelf because I'm not lying when I tell you I love them. Now this is going to be a tall, narrow tag here. Tall, narrow tag. I absolutely do love them. And so the ones that I do cut up, I get 2. There's like multiple copies. So I get 2 to make sure that I've kept one and used one, because I also want the joy of using them. Pretty. So there is our little pocket to put something in. And you can write there. You could even write around here, would be lovely. So let's keep on going. Here, I think I'll make that into a side tuck. I like having built-in pockets. It really is, and they're big, and you can put, you know, bigger things in them, like, you know, big, not have to fold the old documents up into such little minuscule pieces to fit in the little pockets. Okay, that's that one. Not doing that one. That's the center. What do I put in the center? Pretty. Here we go, we're going to do this one. Oh, that's the same, similar document to the other one in the other book. Sometimes I have multiple because I did get all, these are all from my dealer that he brought them. He rings me. They're not at the antique market, these. I get them, he rings me and he says, do you want, he sends me pictures and says, do you want these? And I'm like, yes, okay. But like I got pretty much documents, some are older and some are newer, like not newer, but first half of the 1900s. And they, I got all of the file, you know, the big file folders of them. I've got a cupboard downstairs. I've had them multiple times, and I'm still at the point that I'm still happy to make the packs. But when it gets down to the last shelf, I won't. I'll start to want to hoard it. Even though I don't, as I told you with these ones, I don't actually even look. I'm going to make this a little pocket. I don't even look at them when I make them because Stefan, he told me I wasn't allowed to, because otherwise he sees me. I start pulling things out and hanging, and I can't use them all. So there's no point in me pulling everything out. And I've got plenty to scan. I've got so much stuff to scan, it's ridiculous. So I should be sharing. And so that's what I'm doing. I put them, I don't look, I just weigh it, and I don't see what goes in there. So goodness knows what things you've received. But I think it's exciting. It's like the surprise factor of it all. And I, you know, like some of them are obviously damaged, and that's what I've told you before. Not enough glue. But I really, I mean, if you think about the people that work so hard to damage the new stuff to make it look like that, and you can have it. Like it's already like that. And I'm thinking I'm going to add a extension, but I would need, I should have done it before I folded up the pocket, I think. Well, I could take that off. Oh no. Yes. See, I could attach that. Should I attach that? No. Maybe I'll just leave it for the moment. It's probably got a bit of grime on it because it seems to be having trouble sticking down. I'm just trying to think now. Do I want to add something there or not? I kind of need, I wouldn't hesitate if I had something that was printed double-sided. You can see I desperately want to use this beautiful piece of paper. So if I were to put that there, and I could make another pocket, but I would have to lift that. I can still lift it. Okay, I'm going to lift it. Okay, so I'm going to glue that there. I need to see here. I need to trim that bit off. Just going to eyeball it. I mean, I love it when I get strips like that because it's just full of possibilities. Okay, so I need to glue stick. I'll glue stick this bit. Actually, and then I need to run some glue along here. Oh, I already need to fill this glue. I don't want it to go too far in because I don't want to cover the lovely paper. I've got a bit of glue there, which is not a huge problem because it's not stretching out so far. And then I need to put this about there. And it's a very complex thing, isn't it? I'm going to glue and go a bit wide. It's just going to be a narrow pocket. Glue that down. And now I'm going to re-glue this. Make sure it's all stuck. There we go. Complex. Okay. How's that? Good. Now, will I remember? Is that going to stick out? Oh no, lucky. And so pretty. I didn't stick it upside down. No, I didn't. Great. I'll do something. I mean, more will happen. More needs to happen. Oh gosh, that was I had to think about that one. Okay, here's another one. It's quite a stiff sort of rag. I'm getting glue all over there. Paper here. So I'm just making sure I get plenty of glue on it. And see how that's swerving? Because I need to cut it in a bit so that way it doesn't get stuck in here. Make sure it's sticking. I would have to be one of the messiest crafters there is, I think. Love it, 1924, and there we go, and that is that. It's actually older than that. They've changed the 1 to a 4. To a 2, sorry. So let's just go back and have a quick look. Excuse me. At what has happened. Still thinking about that one. Oh, well, that one could have. Oh, that was the one I was thinking of before, wasn't it? Could have this even. Oh, I like that. I'm going to put that on there, and then I'm going to glue that one on the other side. I think. Depends what's on the other side. Oh, a little bit of writing. Let's just see. Maybe not. I am going to glue something else on it so I can glue this whole thing. I may glue that on, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Are you permanently stuck on my glue paper? Are you? Can I get you off? Yes, I can. Okay, let's just go like this. Which way is the up? That way. I couldn't leave this plain like that. Let's just see. Try and... Okay, now No point in looking at all my bone folder on the table when I did tie. I started with a clean table. I tidied everything up. Okay, just sticking that down. And now we need to, let's just see how, oh, that's going to be fine. It's not covering up too much. I'm just going to grab a different piece of paper because this is very sticky. Excuse me as I hiccup along. Oh, I didn't need that much glue. I just need the glue here. I've got glue on the other bit, just on that side. Yes, silly. Oops, I don't need chunks. How will I go lining up this one, do we think? Oh. Silly. Look at that. Crooked. Oh well. Oh, that's got some stickiness there from the... I love that. Too much fun to be had. Okay. Is that going to stick out? No. I don't know why I think I can do that. But it is very fun. Good, that's stuck down. Just going to double check, and then I'll double check the other one. I do recommend when you've been gluing things just to, after an amount of time, come back and flip through, because sometimes the pages stick together. Oh, that was our extension. I absolutely, look at those colors together. It was made for it. It's a pocket. It's all glued down. Yes, it's still drying. I can feel it's wet. And we have this extension. Oh, that's a pocket. Yeah. Okay, and then we've got a pocket there. So the built-in pockets are just as fun as the ones that you make and add. So I like to have a mix of both. That's another built-in. And then we're at the back. Okay, that's that one. And then the other one is here. Side tuck. I've already forgotten what we did in this one. That's a pocket, I think. Yeah. Oh, I love that. That one. Extension. Pocket. $18.76. Pocket. See? Just very carefully pull them apart. So they'll be similar but different, the journals. It's got a nice big extension. It's all already drying. And I think that's it. Okay, good. So in the next video, we will start making pockets for them, I think. And then we'll get to the ephemera. And then there's a bit of, there's a bit of repairing, things like that. But I'm just going to wait until I get some scraps and things as well that I'll start using to do my little embellishing and stuff of things. So I hope you enjoyed that and you are crafting along with me. Thank you so much for watching. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, have a wonderful festive period for those who don't celebrate Christmas as well. Enjoy the time off that you might get anyway, and I will see you again soon. Bye.